Hello, everybody. Welcome to my presentation. My name is Beverly Palmer, and today we're going to talk about enhancing course design for psychology courses using technology. We'll explore how to effectively integrate technology into psychology courses using proven models and tools. So, whether you're just starting or looking to refine your approach, this will help you navigate that process with purpose. Here's a quick look at our agenda. We're going to talk about the impact of technology, why use it in the first place. We're going to look at an introduction to the SAMR model, talk about choosing the right technology for assignments. Briefly, we're going to speak about case studies on technology use, talk about some recommended tools for your courses, measuring effectiveness, getting started with implementation, and then we'll talk about next steps. So today we're diving into the significant impact technology has on both teaching and learning using the SAMR model. Technology has transformed education by providing ways for us to teach and for students to learn. So it's not just about gadgets, it's about enhancing accessibilities. Learners can access resources anytime, anywhere, breaking down geographical barriers. Technology can revolutionize course content and delivery, showcasing how unique and interesting this discipline is and fostering better engagement. We have a lot to cover, so let's get started. Why use technology in psychology courses? Technology enhances learning by making the content more interactive, accessible, and engaging. It supports self paced learning, helping students to apply psychological concepts to real world scenarios, and facilitates research through data collection and analysis. Let's explore that. So here's a look at the SAMR model from the bottom up. So we're going to talk about substitution, augmentation, modification, and redefinition. So in the substitution phase, technology is directly substituting it, no functional changes there. For example, using PDFs instead of printed handouts. Augmentation where technology will act as a direct substitute with some functional improvement. That means using tech tools to enhance learning, such as quizzes and polling tools. And then at the transformation stage, modification. So we're significantly changing things. We might be using student created video presentations. And also then finally, redefinition. So tech allows for the creation of new tasks that might have been inconceivable before, such as using virtual reality simulations or AI driven case studies for immersive learning experiences. So by moving beyond that bottom basic substitution, we can maximize the impact of technology in psychology education. Choosing the right technology for your assignments. Not all tech is created equal, so it's very important to align tools with learning objectives. So consider some factors when choosing your tools. Is it easy to use? The engagement of the tool, does it motivate students to explore concepts a little bit deeper? And can we measure the impact and effectiveness? There are a bunch of case studies out there, some old, some newer, and that demonstrate how technology improves psychology education. Virtual reality psychology labs, immersive learning through VR-based simulations. So there are therapist aid tools where they employ digital therapy games that develop counseling and emotional intelligence skills. And then another really old one that's still relevant today, that Stanford Prison Experiment, interactive case studies where people are exploring behavior and ethics. All right, so recommending the right digital tools, how technology will help you do your work better. Psych Toolkit and Qualtrics for research and experimentation are some suggestions. Kahoot and Mentimeter are very user-friendly and offer real-time engagement through quizzes and polls. And of course, SPS and JASP and other tools for statistical analysis in our psychology research. Choosing the right tools based on the course need will boost student interaction and engagement and improve learning outcomes. So, how should we measure the effectiveness of technology? To ensure that it's meaningful, we do need to measure. So, here's how we can do that. Analytics, track engagement with course materials and how students are progressing through the program, using feedback from students to gather insights through surveys and maybe reflections, and then analyzing performance maybe between the traditional versus the tech enhanced methods and comparing those outcomes. Regular evaluation helps us to refine the use of technology for better learning outcomes. All right, getting started with implementation. The first thing that we want to do to ensure we integrate technology smoothly and successfully is to pilot new tools. Use smaller groups before a full rollout. Get a pilot group that's going to test and break it because we want to know where it breaks so we can fix it before a full rollout. Seek out faculty collaboration to share strategies and pain points that we might want to address. And then iterate based on student feedback to fine tune the effectiveness of the LMS. And the technology tools, I should say. So, starting small and refining as you go ensures a successful transition to a tech driven learning environment. Going to leave you with this as we close. Technology is an effective tool that can make education more meaningful and engaging for students and teachers alike. And dare I say, make learning fun for students and for teachers. And then David Warlick said, we need technology in every classroom and in every student and teacher's hand because it is the pen and paper of our time, and it is the lens through which we experience much of our world. Very, very well stated. All right, so next steps, you're going to encourage discussion and challenges and solutions. Let's talk about those pain points and how we can address those, and then provide resources for faculty training. If the faculty is not comfortable using these tools, then they won't get used and we've wasted our time. So we want to make sure that we're adequately prepared. And finally, reach out. We're here to help. We all are invested in making sure that we can use the tools in the best way possible for the best learning outcomes possible. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. I appreciate that. And here are a few resources that we used in this presentation. Have a great day.